Hey guys, Elite Legionario here. Today I'll be bringing you a 1 versus 1 on the grassy flatlands against a nice friendly player and a very good player, Charlie of the Heaven clan. I'm just basically, to do with these videos in my campaign video, I'm just going to be tossing them in evenly. I'm still going to put up live battles and stuff, and I've still got quite a few that I haven't put up. I've commentated but I haven't put up, so this one's more recent, but I've got a few other older ones. Charlie was in the lobby and he asked me if I wanted to do a battle, so I took him up on his offer. So we went with a barbarian setup. I'm Germania, he is Dacia, and I would believe without a doubt that he's certainly a better player than me. I've seen him play before. I've watched his battles with Globulus, who's another good commentator and a member of the Heaven clan. His name's Sturmgeschütz. But anyway, I think Charlie is better than I am. And here he actually took his eye off the computer, or wasn't paying attention or something, so I managed to actually get his horse archers here. And I wanted to chase them all the way down and get them all, but I wasn't certain I'd be in the range of his archers and I'd lose my Gothic cavalry, which is my best asset, and I didn't want to get them isolated. So unfortunately they'll probably come back, which I think they do, but I didn't want to get too isolated from you know, my main line and get them shot up, because they're the best thing I've got really. So anyway, my army consists of 2 units of Spear Warband, 3 units of Chosen Archer Warband, and 4 units of Chosen Axemen, and 5 units of Gothic Cavalry. His army consists of 5 units of, looks to be Silver Gold Chosen Swordsmen, and he's got a big army of archers. Well, big army consists of 4 units of regular archers, 2 Chosen Archer Warband, a Feltman, and of course he's got that Scythian mercenary, and he's got the 4 cavalry. So I've got the cavalry advantage. He's got quite a lot of missile advantage. This is a good move on his part actually, because getting lots of missiles against a faction like Germania is a smart move. Now he was trying to oblique me, I think, by moving to different positions on the battlefield. Quite a good idea. It works well, but I'm used to it. Now the plan here was the Spear Warband. Actually, I had 2 reasons for getting Spear Warband: that they'd pin his main infantry line. I didn't expect them to win, just to pin them, and to stop him from doing what I suspected he was going to do, was a central charge right up the centre and wedge into my Chosen Axeman, which he actually ends up doing. But here I probably make a bit of a mistake and move up my my warband. Now I want to get him pinned basically, but I get a bit slow getting them back into phalanx formation. But I just want to pin him. I've got my Axeman right in behind, and see, he's going to try and come right in with a full charge up the centre. Not a bad idea, but the idea of the pikes was to destroy his cavalry this way. And it's going to be pretty devastating, as that sort of thing usually is, but it has isolated his flanks completely, so I'm going to try and surround him. I was hoping he'd do something like that, but I wasn't sure if he's going to do it, because I knew I wouldn't want to challenge my cav straight on, because mine are much better. But this way we're going to get snagged up fighting, and my cavalry will outdo his, so that works to my advantage. But his missile advantage is going to work really well for him here. He's going to have some Feltmen which are going to slow me down, and my cavalry was not really doing the greatest of stuff. And his missile advantage, what's going to happen is he's going to do enough damage to my cavalry and his swordsmen, some of his swordsmen have survived, I think, or his archers, yeah, some of his swordsmen have survived, so he's going to, I'll destroy his cavalry and do most of his infantry, but he's going to have enough archers left to inflict enough damage on me, and I'm not going to have enough of my own to do enough damage to him. So that's what I mean, him bringing all those archers was really wise, because I mean the lack of armour in German units. So yeah, I'm going to pull out because I wasn't actually doing very well. But as you can see, that battle has been, the infantry battle is pretty much, he would have won it, but my cav came in and actually his tactic to smash straight to the centre was not a bad idea. The only thing I would say that wasn't, the cav he had are not that great, in my opinion. Bavarian Noble cav are not that great, but he was wise not to just do a straight front-on engagement with my Gothic cavalry, which would beat them. And it was a good idea to try and smack my infantry right out of the game at the beginning. But as you can see, he's got just a number of his missile units, and they're going to be able to beat what little forces survived that big tussle. Obviously I was going to be on the offensive because that's the way a German army is designed. He had the opportunity to sit back and use his archers more, and I would have done so more myself if I had more archers, but I only had 3 as opposed to his 6. I think it was 6 he had, so he had twice as many archers. But as you can see, it's been a real close game. He's obviously going to win, but I was pretty pleased because when I played this I hadn't actually been online for about a week and a half, nearly 2 weeks. And I know some people that's not long, but for me, if I don't play quite consistently, I get rusty real fast. So I was actually pretty pleased I did this well, because I know this guy, Charlie is pretty good. But he's nice and friendly, so he asked me to post this, and I certainly will. But I'll be varying campaign videos for the Julio campaign and online battles, and like I said, I've got quite a few other ones I've done. They're older than this battle, but they'll be getting uploaded as well. But I have just several videos on the way. So as you can see, a close defeat, but at the same time, I'm not unsatisfied with that, because statistically, we have perhaps exactly the same amount of kills, and he did have a slightly bigger army than me, so it's a pretty good fight. The Gothic cavalry did very well, perhaps that unit. The warband, they actually snagged him up pretty good. The axemen, not too bad, a couple of them did alright. Didn't get to use them as decisively I'd like to. My archers, not that great either, but they probably wouldn't, and that's to be kind of expected in a duel where they're outnumbered 2 to 1. But overall, I think he probably had the weaker faction, though, definitely had the weaker faction. But he did have all those archers against, that's where his strength was, in those archers, in my opinion. And smacking up the centre to try and rout my central infantry was a good move. But I was able to get my cav in there fast enough to sort of, almost like in a surround almost, so it kind of worked, so it kind of nullified him, but the damage was done, and the archers left was, enough to finish it off. So good game to you, Charlie. Hopefully we can play again in future, and hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for whatever comes next. See you then.